The market produces lower highs. Yes, it does. This market turn is very subtle. At what bar do we have a short license and trigger bar? Interesting question. What are your thoughts here, people? Where on this chart would you have a short license? 1242, in and around here, you're saying? Yeah? Why would that be your license? Let's get inside your trading mind here. We're in an uptrend, agreed? And we want to know what bar do we have a short license? Well, for me, it would be a break of this support and under this bar. Look at this bar, very high volume. If the market is strong, should the market be closing under this bar? Should this happen? Like we can come up, we can test here as well and continue to rally. That's okay. I don't mind this reaction. It doesn't move up like this. However, if we have a look within this wave of this reaction, look at this here. What do we see coming into the market? Increasing volume. Now, this is like a wave of two halves, isn't it? If you think about this logically, this first half, volume reduces. So here, wouldn't we be thinking, well, but perhaps we can get the test over here. Isn't that what we'd all be thinking? Volume's declining. This is bullish behavior. I'd expect when I see this, another leg up. But then this prints here, and then volume increases. That changes the picture, doesn't it? Do we disconfirm supply on the approach to this level here? No, we don't. What does it do? It actually increases. However, it still has to break through here. This is our breakout bar. This is our anchor point per se for this level. So for all those reasons, a close under this bar, close beneath support, and the fact that we can't rally from here, all of those reasons, and we increasing volume is when I would have a license to short. How about a trigger bar here? We won't spend too long on this. I'll give you an insight here. What's this action here? What's this? A spring. Yeah, a 2-bar spring. When this bar closes under here, we have a failed spring, potential entry. Then what happens? Now, this is very interesting. If we draw this, I need to just get out this here. We get our spring, it fails. Then we rally, it acts as, what do we have at this level here? Yeah, we have structural integrity. So then when we get this bar, could you make an argument that this bar here is the best bar we've seen under in this new environment as we close under here? Yes. So could you make a case that, well, if we trade under these lows, that odds would favor lower prices? It isn't a setup per se, but it's kind of like, no, this isn't a failed spring, but this is kind of like the situational bar, wouldn't you say? This bar? It's the best buying bar we see under here, bumping its head into resistance. Either we continue, okay, that's fine, or if we close under the lows, odds favor, we should make lower prices. It's because of the context in the which this is in, and we have structural integrity. It's the best buying bar we see in this new environment. We see that volume's picking up, we're making lower highs, we don't rally from here, we have another spring that fails. This spring over here, which springs this spring, doesn't even go to this high. There's so much weakness on this chart. This person is correct. This market turn is very subtle. It is, but you have to analyze this over here if we're going to go deep into chart reading. What do we notice? Look at the high volume. What's it coming in at? It's coming in these bars, which are, yeah, selling. So there's hidden selling here on these bars. It's effort versus result. And someone said something very interesting here. If you think in terms of the Weiss wave, cumulative volume, if we have to add that volume up and we make that much progress, that's huge effort versus result wave. Very interesting chart. The distributional campaign was actually, all the selling was coming in on the way up in the form of hidden selling, which is represented in the buying here. Then we come back down. We can see that demand tapers off. And then look at this. Then as demand tapers off, look at the volume. Now sellers start to take the rein because volume increases. Although a market turn is subtle, do you all recognize the behavior here now? It's complex, but readable. What's interesting is you don't need to know any of this. What's important for me is when we close under here, you want to be looking to take short positions. That's it. All of this is just mere observation. I'm not taking any positions here.